Now boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 22 Road to Glory, and today we've got the month of November and the month of November's looking pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to it. We're actually going to be taking on some teams that I think we can beat quite comfortably, or at least I hope we can beat quite comfortably. It's been an up and down start to the season. To be honest with you, we can take a lot of positives though from the start of this season, but some injuries are starting to happen, and I'll put my hands up, right? I will put my hands up. We probably should have made the signings in the summer window. I'm going to put my hands up. You don't need to slate me in the comment. I think we probably should have done it just for the strength and depth. More than anything, just for that strength and depth. I think we let ourselves down a little bit there, or I let you guys down. But still, as manager, we are currently sat 4th in the league. This is a very, very competitive league season that we've got going on at the moment. And we're still 4th in the league. We're not that far off second. 1 win away, so I'm not going to be too bitter about it. I'm not too downbeat about it. Again, we've played a lot of the better sides already at this stage. We've played a lot of the top 10 teams going into this episode. So this end run now, this November-December run, which will be just finishing off this first half of the season, we're going to be playing teams that I think we should be beating. Teams that I think we can beat. And that's going to be important. Now, Ricky J. Jones out injured. We've also got Banks out 7 months, Matt. 7 months for Banks. I'm absolutely devastated. So it's a bit frustrating. We are looking at free transfer centre mids at the moment. I don't know if we're going to do anything deal-wise. We're only 2 months away now from the January window opening. Also, I'll let you know, I'm recording these all back-to-back. I think I recorded like 5 videos today. I'm going to try and have days like this a bit more consistent now, where I can bang out a lot of videos, because I wouldn't mind having some 2 video upload days. I think we've got the capability to do that, and I think you guys would enjoy having 2 episodes to watch in one day, or at least I think in my head, you'd enjoy having 2 videos to watch each day. But nonetheless, let's get to this first game of the episode. If you're new around here and you aren't already, smash that subscribe button. Also hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. The likes really help us get seen by more people, and leave comments and feedback on how you're finding the series so far. Also, all the socials are down below. Feel free, just click it, drop down the description, and then there you go. Wham, bam, thank you, man. All the socials are there. Feel free to join the Discord, the Twitter, the Twitch. I will let you know that predominantly on Twitch, we stream Football Manager 3 or 4 times a week is what I try and get in at the moment. We talk a lot of football. We just talk a lot. I like to talk, and I talk a lot over there, but feel free to come and hang out with us. I am contemplating doing some FIFA stuff over there on Twitch. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do yet with FIFA there, because I spend so much time playing it for this channel. Sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a break and play something else over on Twitch. This is actually massive news. I didn't expect him back so quickly. He's not going to be back this quickly. He's still going to be out, of course. We're going to have to wait for him to kind of get fully fit, to not have that band-aid on anymore. But Ricky J. Jones, man, he's back already. That is far quicker than I expected. It doesn't even feel like a second ago that he was out. 7th placed Crew to kick this off. I might be a little bit wrong, because we played Cheltenham today as well. So maybe we aren't just playing really easy sides. I feel like Crew's a team we should be beating. We do play Cheltenham as well. Blackpool have fallen away a little bit. We're seeing some good sides do well. Doncaster, we playing this one, and Burton as well, though. Those 2 are way down there. They should be teams we can maybe beat on a little bit and get a good victory. But Crew to kick it off then. Playing 3 at the back as well, so they might be difficult to break down. This is going to be our starting 11. Again, I've got 2 players away on international duty. Luckily, this time King has not gone, so he is in the starting 11, but Lund has gone, and so is McNeil. So, I mean, McNeil, we're retraining to play as a cab now, so it's not that big of a deal. I think Marvin and Bolton are definitely nailed in those right mids, and then we got Hunter and Burt as the left mids. Again, we still need strength and depth, though. That's something I'm thinking about quite heavily going in, and there's a couple of players that I'm now contemplating to bring in before the window even opens. I'll gauge feedback though, because we got time to scout. So if there are different players that you guys have come across that you think we should sign, I'm going to give you guys that opportunity. A lot of you are doing Road to Glories as well. I love hearing about them. Feel free to let me know how they're going on in the comments. But you guys have been giving me players from your Road to Glories, and I love it, because then you're getting to see how they play out for us. I hope, like, we found Elliot List, so I hope some of you guys might be like, oh, I'm going to try Elliot List. The same with like Abraham and Amos now. So yeah, I'm really loving that kind of conversation we have down below. We don't actually have anyone in that race for top goal scorer. I'm so used to Elliot List being in there. It's a really weird feeling this season, because it's just not been a good start. I'm hoping that's going to change now in this episode. I'm hoping we could just find our feet. Like I was going to do brilliantly there to find Marvin. Marvin now. He's just a danger, isn't he? He's just a danger. Lado, though. Kelly, can he hit them from there? Not really. Oh, wow, that's just unbelievable play. And it's an unbelievable goal is what I was going to say. I mean, their ability to just pass in behind is absolutely nuts. I don't know if that's an ultimate thing or I don't know what that is, like, the reason for. But it has felt like recently the AI's ability just to pass that ball like that, like mad just in behind, it's there. And it's plain to see every single time I play a game that the AI can just do that. Abraham did really well, actually, and he's pinged it to Elliot List. Surely Elliot List in that position is always going to score. He is money there, boys. That is 1-0 to Salford against Crewe. That's massive. And it's big for Elliot List, man. He had some frustrating games in that last episode. That's decent from him. Not much of a surprise either to see Timmy Abraham linking up the play there. I need to use him more like that. I feel like sometimes I forget that he's playing deeper. To be fair, that was List's 8th goal of the season. So he is actually in that goal scoring race. He was literally just 1 goal behind everybody that they showed me earlier. He scores another in this. He'll be in, I think, like 3rd place for top goal scorer. So he is in that list again. He should be, though. He's more than good enough. He's proven it. He's good at this level. It'll just be interesting to see what we get out of him at championship level. Koto is slowly just forming himself into this back line. He's just been money for me. And this is the thing, right? We have some good centre-backs. So at some stage, I'm going to have some decisions to make with them. It's probably going to be difficult. Marvin now's going to whip that one in. That's a great ball in. I saw spotted Kelly making the run. Elliot listed really well there. Kelly wasn't alert to it. So, yeah, I think at some stage, one of our centre-backs is probably going to go. Like, someone's going to pay big money for them. So, it's important for me to have those backup players. And I don't think Akoto is going to be the most popular in terms of trying to sign him from opposition sides, which I'm happy about because he's been, like I say, he's been great. Marvin now, that's good footwork. Into Timmy! Well blocked. I'm going to play this out wide now. They're actually playing some good football. Can't really knock them at the minute. They're doing well at pulling my centre-backs out of position. They're doing really well at that. Oh, Amos, you've got to cut that out. It's good position. What a block from Akoto. I'm telling you, man. He's been so good for us. What a block. Keep it tight here on this guy. And there we go. Good save from King. I mean, that was nervy, but I feel like defensively, we handled that really well. Oh, well and good being 1-0 up, but 1-0 up isn't enough to seal this victory for us. It's rare that we get 1-0 victories, to be honest with you, because I don't know if I can't stand the pressure or if... I think it's a momentum thing, really, on FIFA. Seems like when they're in this situation, but you just guarantee they're going to have a moment where they can kind of break you down. And that's just, like, guaranteed to happen. I think that's just part of the way that matches go. That was nearly good. Oh, it wasn't nearly good. That was brilliant. Marvin now. Good footwork from him. How's he pull that all the way back? And then Kelly lets it fizzle out. It was such good play from Marvin, and then he screwed the poo. Kelly's having a pretty decent game. Look at that for play between him and Abraham. Kelly's still got it. Kelly's going to go over the top to Elliot List. What a save. What a save. There. Start out to Lado. Lado now. What's that one over the top to Elliot List? Elliot List isn't silly here. He's going to play that over, surely, to Hunter. Will score. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's put it over the bar. I feel for Hunter, but it wasn't. It was actually blocked or saved. So, at least we can spare the blushes there. It wasn't a good enough ball over from Elliot List. His control was pretty poor. He's going to come off now for Dom Telford, and so is Burt going to come on for Hunter. Because I think we need to be... Oh, my God, that's great. That is great. All right, Dom Telford is making a serious impact this season. He really is. He's been a bench player, and he has had a huge impact on how this season's going for us so far and how well we're doing. He's done it again. We've scored our first corner goal in a long, long time, and it's Dom Telford. 5'8", Dom Telford. I will take that all day long. Not quite sure why there's a man on the post if he's not going to move at all. We needed the cushion, and we've got it. And the substitutions have worked perfectly. I'll take that all day long. They're moving the ball nicely, actually, here, Crew. They're just dominating possession. I think when we look at the end, they'll probably have dominated possession and have made a lot more passes than me, but they're not doing anything once it gets to the final third. We can play like this all day long. Once we get into our shape, we are a bit of a brick wall. That is lovely from Burt. Lovely from Burt. And then the ball in behind just wasn't, though. The passing behind just was not lovely. It's the counter that crushes us. It is the counter without a doubt. If they let me get back into position, we can stay like this all day long. They ain't going to get through us. We'll be a brick wall. That is the final whistle. Crew failed to break us down in the end, defending really well, which is a really good sign for us to see. We get the victory. Dom Telford, substitution appearance coming on. Elliot List as well, bagging a goal though. That must be said. Pretty decent performance. We're now third in the league. 2 points off Charlton. We stand a really good chance here. I'm not going to lie. I think we stand a really good chance of catching them with Doncaster coming up next. And then, is it Cheltenham after Doncaster? That's actually a big game. So I am going to play Cheltenham and Burton, I think. Just calendar sim this Doncaster game as I'm not too stressed about it. We do get a victory, 1-0. And Cheltenham then obviously a couple of days later is going to be the important one. And then again a couple of days after that against Burton is going to be huge. We've currently gone top of the league thanks to that win. Oh, this is turning out to be a very good season. Since we are having issues in the centre of the park at centre midfield in terms of rotation, I am going to bring in Tom Tribal, the ex-Norwich player. I think he currently plays in the Bundesliga too, so really not beyond the realms of possibility. We can see how much of a wage is going to cost. I'm kind of only bringing him in for one season and then we'll look to move him on. But I think having that rotation here is going to be hugely important. We need it at this moment in time. We are struggling for depth. He only wants 1 year, which is perfect for me. He'll probably get beyond the 1 year so that we can sell him for some cash. But at 30, he's probably going to go down soon. But again, it just gives us that cover for the rest of this season. It's a bit like the Ben Amos deal. I think it's a smart deal to pull off. And now we can rest a little bit easier knowing that we've got cover. This is going to be the starting 11 for the Cheltenham game. We do have some tired legs because, obviously, match just very recently played. Tribal's actually going to come in for his first game because both Lund and Amos are knackered. McNeil will play at cam in this one. It's a strong lineup. Ricky J. Jones is back on the bench as well. That should be noted. I do fancy us. We can beat Cheltenham, but they're having a good season. And again, this 5 at the back, everyone in the lower league seems to play 5 at the back. It's really weird because I swear in real life, I don't watch League One football. If you do, let me know. But there's no way there's this many teams in League One playing 5 at the back formations. We'll make for a massive month here if we could win all 4 games and finish this month top of the league, which will happen if we win all 4 games. Like, honestly, this would be a huge month. And I knew this was going to happen when we didn't play a load of the bigger teams. I know we had that episode earlier on where it was like, oh, we're having some sticky... That's a poor pass. We're having some really sticky results. But you have to... Akoto's playing so well, man. You have to look at who we were playing against to really judge the results. That is fantastic. Tribal now. This is his first game as well. It's absolutely nuts. So this is his first game and he's going to deliver a ball like that. Is that a penalty? No? Okay. We'll take the corner. That wasn't a bad ball in. McNeil is not the quickest. But yeah, full month, finishing top of the league. Coming into December. December's packed. A lot of games in December. Would just be huge for us in terms of our movement forward. Be absolutely massive. Now, this is a sticky situation to find ourselves in. Because none of the centre-backs are back. But I think we've given them enough time here to get back. They're going to be in a good position. But yeah, Tribal coming in I'm excited for because I think he's good enough. He's got a good pedigree. If I'm right, he actually played for Norwich in the Premiership. Not this time round, the first time round. And I don't know how good he was. Obviously, they got relegated. But still, he played there. And that's important. Bert now, good position for Bert. Oh, I thought that was going in. I genuinely thought that was going in. I thought we were about to celebrate. Wasn't to be. Bert is 69 rated. Hopefully going to keep improving. He's definitely getting quicker. That's what we're trying to train him to be anyway. I think going into that championship season, hopefully, I'm saying this like it's a done deal. It's not done yet. But I think going into the championship season, it's going to be really interesting what we kind of do transfer-wise. Because one, we're going to be able to kick it up with the players that I feel like we can attract into the team. Two, you know, who do we get rid of? There's certainly going to be players in this team already that might start to be moved on in terms of big teams coming in for them. That's something that should be noted. We are going to start getting transfers from bigger sides for our better players, who we will have to accept. Elliot List makes it 1-0 Salford City. That's what we love to see. That's what his second goal of this episode. All important. 9 goals now for the season. And he'll be pushing in the charts. I'm telling you, he'll be, by the end of the year, he's going to be pushing for top goal scorer in this league. I guarantee it. I really do guarantee it. To be Abraham with a decent assist as well. But like I'm saying, there's going to be players like that we might struggle to hold on to. Moore's one I'm really nervous about. He's now 74 rated, which is way too good for this league. It is, I'll be honest. It's way too good for this league. And if we didn't get promoted, he'd be gone. But he is still here for now. But what do we do in January, you know? If a big bid comes in for him from a big side... Could even be bottom end Premiership teams starting to sniff around more. I'm going to have to accept it. And that is a worrying thought because he has been unreal for us. Speaking of unreal, we need to have some unreal defending. That was great play from Bolton. Kelly's pass was not right good. He's having a lot of game time this season with a Banks injury, which will do him a ton of favours, to be fair, in terms of his progression. I think that one up to Elliot List. Elliot List there around the corner. Good ball in towards Timmy. Oh, he nearly scored. And again, Timmy Abraham. It's going to go over. That was so close. Elliot List now. Oh, he held that up perfectly. Is he going to get it over to Bert? He is. Bert with a shot. Oh, my God, Bert. That's got to be 2-0. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's got to be 2-0. Hard technique to do, but Bert's having a really good game. He's getting in good positions. He's got to score them, though. If he's going to carry on being impactful in this team, he's got to score them. I'm not saying Hunter, in his form this year, would have scored that, but I'd have put my house on it. A good first half of football for Salford City. And slowly, as the season started to go on, I don't look as stupid for not making the signings. Obviously, you're not going to see the episodes in that order. So when I'm recording this, I don't feel as stupid. But you might be watching the episode right now where I look a little bit stupid because I didn't make the deals that we probably should have made at the time. And I'm going to look a little bit silly. But in the grand scheme of things, we're looking pretty decent. McNeil, oh, wow, what a shot. A great save from Evan. Certainly looks to be his future position, McNeil there. Elliot List, miles over. Elliot List now. Oh, he spotted it. Elliot List, Timmy Abraham, 3-0, 2-0. I'm still feeling like Bert's goal should have gone in. I was living in 3-0 there. It's not 3-0, it is now 2-0. We've got the cushion. We're a bit more comfortable. Great ball from Elliot List. Cheltenham not had that much to offer, to be honest. I thought they'd be very difficult considering where they are in the league. It's weird how some teams just are really hard to play against, and then other teams you get a bit of rhythm and they're a lot easier to play against. The Cheltenham game hasn't felt anywhere near as difficult as, say, some of the other previous games. Some of the games that we've played against teams in a similar position as well, to be honest with you. That's just solid play. He's found him. Kelly! What a goal. Oh, it's nice to see Kelly score one like that, to be honest with you. One of the academy boys. It's nice to have two academy players in this starting 11 in McNeil and Kelly. And Kelly hasn't done that often enough, I don't feel like. But, I mean, Cheltenham are falling apart here. We're absolutely punishing them at the moment. They're sitting so deep, it just gives him so much room, and what a hit. We might have found 2 gems here, actually, for the Scotland national side for a few seasons, which will make any of the Scottish fans of the series very, very happy. Because those 2 boys could really be key parts of the Scottish national team as this series goes on. We'll have to see how it works out for them, but definitely, as the series goes on, they both grow like they can. Oh, that's a good save by King. I think he's offside anyway. If they both grow how they can, both should end up being mainstays in the national team. I mean, McNeil's already been called up, so we're kind of just waiting on Kelly at this stage. McNeil already 70 rated. We are going to see some subs now, though. 3-0 up, we can do. We're going to see Ricky J. Jones come back, which is huge. Tierney is going to play centre mid. Kelly is going to kind of go to, like, CDM now because Tribal's not sharp yet. We're also going to bring on Marvin because Marvin's brilliant at football. Let's be all honest with ourselves. Marvin is fantastic at the game of football. Back into McNeil. Into the box for McNeil. He just wants that runner, doesn't he? Now Kelly's in a good position for another. Kelly scores another. 4-0 Salford City. Probably the game of his career here for Kelly, to be honest with you. And Cheltenham have just kind of collapsed. Teams tend to do that when you get a couple of goals ahead. There's no fight back from them. This is probably one of the most solid performances we've had this season as well, though. That should be noted. One of the most solid ones for Kelly. That's 2 really good goals from him. Does this get deflected? I felt like it got deflected. The keeper's had a nightmare there. Brings that one into Elliot List. Oh, that's beautiful. Elliot List, Ricky J. Jones. What a save from Evans. We're just not done, are we? We want more. We're really out for blood in this game. I kind of feel a little bit sorry for Cheltenham, but we really are out for blood in this match. Nearly bagging another one there. I'm going to get that back to Moore for the goal. I mean, it just would have been nice, right, for Moore to score a screamer. 4-0 at the victory then for Salford. And a really good one. A really, really good one against what should have been a tough Cheltenham side, but they just weren't. They were no match for us. 2 shots. We actually had 17 shots. That is probably one of the best attacking performances we've had all season. We were unbelievable in that. It was weird. It was just like Cheltenham didn't show up. Look at the top of the table, though. Salford, 38 points. Luton, 38 points. And Charlton, 38 points. It is anybody's. That is good to see, though. Timmy Abraham is the top assist in this league. Got 19th place Burton next. This is going to be the starting 11. It is pretty much as you will. We've had to change a few things because of tired legs, but I am sticking with Abraham and List up top because currently they're having a really good time, and I think at any stage having the ability to bring on Ricky J. Jones is going to cause Burton problems. Would love to get a couple of goals early doors in this one so that we can make rotation changes though. Can't take Burton lightly. They're relegation threatened, and it's never good to take a team like that lightly because they could pull out just a brilliant performance. I'm expecting another really good result, maybe even another goal glut, but we'll kind of just see what happens. We've got the team to do it now. I feel like against these kind of sides in the league, these are the teams we should be able to punish, but you just kind of never know. I don't know what Timmy was doing there, but you just kind of never know what's going to happen. I don't know. Gets it on to his other foot. I always have to do that with him. I always have to have that shot. You have to do it. He's too good not to, I feel like. He's just too good. I don't know. In a decent position, but can I find the pass? No. The answer to that is no. Here come Burton. And again, I just don't want to take them lightly. They're going to be a threat. They're going to be dangerous. I don't think for 1 second that we've got it easy here. I will note, since we have stopped playing McNeil on the right. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good goal as well. Burton take the lead. I said we can't underestimate them. And they've taken the lead here very early on, though. It's left us with plenty of time to get back into the game. But still, that's pretty devastating. I was saying we've got a lot better defensively since playing McNeil at cam instead of right mid because Marvin tracks back. I mean, that isn't Marvin's fault that we've conceded there, but still, a little bit frustrating. Nothing really to scream about for Salford City so far in this match. In fact, it's been a pretty poor performance. Considering how we just played in the last game, this has been really a poor performance. Them actually getting the early goal hurts us because they can now just sit back a little bit. That's going to go in towards Elliott List. Again, not the man I want the ball to go into. But they can just sit back. They can use this deep formation and sit back and relax because we're the team chasing the game. And that's really a position we don't thrive in because we usually get beaten on the break. That one out to Hunter. Hunter's not had the greatest of seasons, so needs to kind of... Oh, Lado spotted that there. Marvin. I mean, the ball from Lado, just shocking. Marvin's run was great. Ball from Lado was poor. He needs to pick himself up a little bit here because McNeil has had some really shining performances. Timmy Abraham, let's go. 1-1. But as I was saying, McNeil's had some shining performances. We need more from Lado in that position, but all day long I'll take that. Timmy Abraham's having a huge impact. Him and Elliott List being fantastic as a team again. It's good play from Elliott List because he's wide open. Good finish. Kind of caught the goalkeeper going the other way and then slotted it home. It's neck and neck at half time. I don't feel like it's been a neck and neck game. I think we've been the better team. I'm gonna say that, obviously. No bias from me whatsoever, but I feel like we've been the better side. If we keep playing like that, we should manage to find the breakthrough to get in the lead in the second half. Interesting to see what Burton do in the second half. I always find these teams that are fighting down at the bottom, they always just have something for me. They're just always a team that can kind of have an impact. That's a great ball in behind to Timmy Abraham. He's going to be strong there. He is strong there, Timmy Abraham. Oh, my God. Take a bow, Timmy Abraham. What a performance this man's having in this episode. He's top of the assist charts. Get him on the goal-scoring charts now as well, boys. Fantastic. I'm really happy we spotted him on the free transfer list. Like, let's tell no lies. Tammy Abraham right now is doing bits over in Italy, man. The way the Roma fans see him as well, he's adored. I'm really happy for him, to be honest with you. It's great to see a Englishman, a young Englishman as well, potential English international, and I think he should be in years to come. Oh my God, don't talk, Yorkie. Just like that, it's 2-2. Not have the lead for long. As I was saying, Tammy's having a great time. I'm not. This is not good enough. Burton, just like that, slap right back at us. I cannot believe it. 2-2. Did not defend well enough. It's always going to happen. That reverse pass, by the way, was beautiful. Oh, I can't believe it. The left centre mid as well. Charlie Larkin. Left centre mid. Well, that was a good goal. A little bit Kelly-esque, maybe, I guess, in terms of making that run. But we huffed and we puffed to get the breakthrough, which is great. But now, in a matter of just moments, sheer moments, well in, Timmy. Hat-trick? Oh, that would have been unbelievable. I'm not going to stand here and wax lyrical about Timmy too much, because when I do, we seem to concede. That's a good ball in. That's a good ball in. How do we not get to that? You have to be favourite. Lund! Never mind. No, 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 Marky boy. Oh, my God. Another major injury. Again, I guess it's kind of lucky it's to a centre-back, and we're kind of stacked in that position. Never good to have a player come off like that, though. Ogilvy will come on, and I'll swap him and Moore around. He's better on the left. I hate to bring a man off who's on a hat-trick, but he is knackered. Ricky J. Jones comes on. Can we find a goal to be victorious here? This isn't the kind of draw I want to have. Like, it's just not. We should not be drawing against this side, I don't think. Well, that's lovely. Elliot List, surely. Elliot List! And there we go. That's the kind of man. Is he offside? He is, isn't he? Oh, my God. Devastation. Elliot List was off. And oh, he's found Ricky J. Jones perfectly. J. Jones then. Elliot List. That's lovely. Back to Hunter. Hunter then back across. Ricky J. Jones will come on and surely score the winner. What a massive moment for him. Yeah, you go on. You do the Karate Kid, Ricky J. Jones. Fantastic. Inspired substitution, you could say, from your boy Yorkie, the manager. 3-2, we lead. This is a really good ball in as well from Hunter. Good spot from him and a lovely finish. Can we hold on, though? Every time we score, they score. So can we just hold on to this is going to be the key at this stage. There is plenty of time left for them to score. Tell me that. Honestly, there is plenty of time left for them to bag a goal. They're still going to have a chance. They're still going to have an opportunity here to try and craft and create something. That was a good run and well defended from Hunter. Is that enough? Oh, I thought we got that through to Ricky J. Jones then for a second. That is enough. There we go. 3-2 victory. That was a very difficult game of football, but we do win this one 3-2. And I'm happy, man. We showed fight back. Burton, fair play to them. If they play like that for the rest of the season, I got no doubt that they will stay up. We've had some interesting games in this episode in terms of highlights. We really have. Now, have we created a bit of space for ourselves in the league? We do play Burton next again in the FA Cup. That one's going to be a sim. But League One is what's important. So ourselves and Luton are both neck and neck on 41 points. Charlton behind us on 39. One thing that should be noted, all it takes is a couple of results to go not our way, and they will be right back in it. Now, the month of December, if I remember correctly, is a very, very busy month. We're only going to be playing 3 games in this one. It's going to be an intense month. Sheffield Wednesday should be a game that we definitely play. Most likely Blackpool and maybe Wigan. We'll see what happens. But that's going to be it for this episode, boys. I'm actually done now for this recording session. It's been a long one. I appreciate all the support as per usual. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying season number 3 here, and I think we've got the team. We've got the team to take us to the championship.